Good morning from Rome-Fiumicino Airport again. A couple of months ago, I did a video on Wizz Air flying from here in Rome to Abu Dhabi. And today I'm essentially doing the same, but this time not on a low-cost carrier, but on a full service carrier. And the only full service carrier in Abu Dhabi is, well, Etihad Airways. So we're going to fly Etihad today from here in Rome to Abu Dhabi. Reason being that I found a very cheap fare on them. It cost me €60 one way, which is actually the same price I paid for Wizz Air. So I thought it would be a nice opportunity to make a comparison between Wizz Air and Etihad. But spoiler alert, I think Etihad is going to fare much better. This morning I was actually very surprised. So usually this flight is operated by a Boeing 777. Like in the past couple of weeks, it has always been a 777. But this morning on Flight Radar, I saw that it's actually a 787-10, which is a very rare aircraft type in the world, actually. I've only flown it twice on United, and I've never flown it on Etihad before, so that's a first. I took the shuttle train to the E-gates, where I arrived a couple of minutes later. Well, now here the gate area of Terminal 3, Concourse E. And there it is, the Boeing 787-10. It has less economy seats than the 777 actually. So far, looks like an on-time departure. Boarding has already started, so let's better head over there and board. Otherwise, we'll miss our flight maybe. So let's go. Etihad's economy class on the 787-10 comes with 304 seats in a 333 configuration. And I really do like their boarding music. And welcome aboard the Etihad Airways Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. So far, so good. The cabin is really nice. The seats are much more comfortable than on Wizz Air, actually. And the crew also gave a nice welcome. So far, the cabin looks very fresh, very clean. The seat had some nice features. In the seat back, you find a USB port on the left, as well as a universal power outlet on the right. On each seat, there is also a comfortable pillow, a blanket, as well as headphones. Especially the over-ear headphones were of good quality and provided a certain level of noise cancellation. And as in all 787s, you can play around with the window dimming. Oh, boarding completed. Wow, very full flight. I mean, obviously they changed the aircraft to a smaller economy class, so I guess it's full. But I don't see... Okay, there's like a couple of free seats, but not many. Maybe like 2 or 3.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever the seatbelt sign is off, you are free to move about the cabin, but we still do require you, when seated, to keep your seatbelt fastened. Enjoy your flight, and thank you for choosing to fly Etihad Airways.
Appreciate your full attention as we take you through this demonstration. Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
We waited for United to turn into its gate and then started our pushback. After pushback, we started taxiing to the busy runway 25, where one flight after the other took to the skies. We sneaked our way around Air Europa and lined up for takeoff. While we are climbing out of Rome, let's check out the Wi-Fi on board. Through the main page you can access flight and weather information. There was no flight map and the weather for Abu Dhabi seemed unbearably hot. Let's look at the Wi-Fi options. There was a text-only option for $299 and an unlimited surf option for $9.99, which I considered a good price. For payment you can use credit cards, PayPal and even Alipay. Now let's have a look at the IFE. The movie selection is really extensive and features a lot of recent movies. Naturally, they also have the Mission Impossible collection. Needless to say, they also have a wide variety of TV shows. Same goes for the music selection. And if you fancy chatting with someone, you can use the seat-to-seat chat. Have you ever texted a random seat? I haven't tried it yet, but it could be fun. Maybe you can play Uno with them, or share the video you're watching with the others in your row. One of my favorite aspects of this IFE was that you could order drinks right to your seat. Of course you can also just call a flight attendant, but this is much more fun and lets you see the options available. It's all complimentary, and let's hope Etihad never puts a price tag on it. Cruising down the coast of Italy here, now 25 minutes into the flight. Weather is absolutely fantastic, couldn't be any better. The views are amazing. I just checked out the entertainment system and I'm really impressed. They have some functionalities I haven't seen before, like the sound. They have sound functions for the screen, and they also let you order beverages through the system. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and we just reached cruising altitude. The engine sound just went down. So is the sign. So anyway, yeah, they let you order beverages through the IFE. They're all complimentary. They have actually a lot of alcohol options as well. I might try one of those later, we'll see. But I think first I'm gonna go with a mango juice. I can't remember the last time when I have seen mango juice on an airline. And yeah, apart from that, I think the food service will start soon, maybe in 20-30 minutes. And then it looks like a calm flight all the way to Abu Dhabi. As we left the southern part of Italy, just as the crew began serving drinks, turbulences kicked in. It stayed turbulent until we reached the coast of Albania. The turbulences meant that the service had to be postponed. In the meantime, I discovered that the seat recline was kind of an issue. I have mentioned it in another video before, I'm actually in favor of non-reclinable seats. Apart from that, the seat was very comfortable. After we had passed Istanbul, service resumed and I got beef with mashed potatoes and vegetables. I had a cup of white wine with it, which was not overly tasty. The meal quality was standard, but the dessert was actually quite good. After they had cleared all the tables, there was a tea and coffee service, and then I went to check out the loo. The design was quite stylish for economy class, and I especially liked the pattern on the wall. For the rest of the flight there was nothing else to do except watching movies and admiring the landscapes of Turkey and Iran outside. About 5 hours after departure, we started our descent over the Persian Gulf and approached Abu Dhabi from the northeast. That means we got to overfly Dubai, and despite all the haze, the views were still pretty nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Abu Dhabi, where the local time is exactly 6 o'clock in the evening.
Welcome to Abu Dhabi. We had arrived at a remote stand, so we had to take a bus to the terminal. I should point out that this flight was 2 months before the new Terminal A opened, so we were still taken to the old terminal. But with the new terminal now in operation, bus journeys are hopefully reduced to a minimum. I cannot say I will miss the old terminal. Even though it looks empty here, it was actually always very crowded. Spoiler alert, I did another flight recently and used the new terminal, which is absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to find out more in the next video. Right, made it to Abu Dhabi Airport, just past immigration and customs. It's all very straightforward, all very easy. It was a very nice flight on Etihad. The food was average, but the crew was nice, and the aircraft was in a very good shape, and the entertainment system was great. Fantastic, I would say. So now I'm looking for the bus to go to the city, because I'm actually, like this time, I'm not staying at the airport. I'm actually going to the city. And so we'll see how to find that. After obtaining a card, I went outside to catch the bus to the city. It's very cheap and gets you there in an hour. On the way, we passed the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, which was beautifully lit at night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, enjoy your travels.